Alright, this is a 2001 Newmar Mountain Air. I mean, it does have a somewhat modern paint scheme, so it's not so bad. Let's start out here. It's got batteries that were new at some point. I think 2 years ago, maybe 2.5 years ago, they got replaced. It appears there is only 3 of them. The house and the coach are tied together. You want to tie them or separate them? Up to you. Just left them tied together. The tires are, these back tires are old. How old? Not sure. Yeah, there's a DOT code there, but that's not the date code. I looked at the other tire too. I think maybe it's towards the inside. It's got a basement vent right there. It'll kick on anytime you have the batteries turned on for the coach. The awning does work. The motor's really slow, and you have to do it manually from underneath right there. You have to jump it. A wind sensor or something's bad on it. But the motor goes super slow, and you have to kind of help it out and help it in. But it does work, and it's not ripped. I'll have pictures of it out. The furnace works. The basement isn't in bad shape. Let's see, looks pretty decent in there. It's got this big joey bed, slides out and in. So we've got the other side too. There's the feet for the jacks. The springs are all broke for the jacks, so when you level it, you have to put those underneath the jacks, go down, and then you have to push the jacks back in, which is the pole or something. I think I used to carry a pole in here to slide them back up. It's not terrible, but it is inconvenient. The springs would be nice. I think they're about $60 or $70 a set. You need 4 sets. The front tires are Michelin's. They're newer. What year they are, not 100% sure. And I do know one of them on the inside, it has a little cut about right here, but it didn't get down to the belts. Ran over something on the road one day, and I do know it was on the inside. I saw it one day, but yeah, not sure how old they are, but they really don't look very old. The awning over the window, all the awnings work. The one underneath the back, one over here, it works. It's got 2 different mirrors on it. That one's still power, I'm pretty confident. This headlight's pretty faded. The front end got painted with some bed liner paint. It looked pretty rough, but it looks halfway decent now. Over here, that power window works. This tire over here is a Michelin also, it's the same. See if this one has a date code on it anywhere. Oh, 32 of 18, so it's still an 8-year-old tire. I'm sure the back tires are older than that, but that awning works too. Slide out, comes out in the end real good. Some of these doors, they don't latch. I was looking for the key, I cannot find the key. I misplaced it somewhere. There's your propane tank. I've never filled it. I've always hooked up an external tank, but it's there. Open the valve, it held pressure, so let's see here. It does have a little bit of rust underneath. Here's your water. I had some mess in there. Everything does work. This faucet does leak when you're filling it up. It does have a shut-off valve there for the hose. Here is the only bad rust spot. It's right here. Now the inside frame, and this is just for the boxes. This is not the frame for the actual coach. This is just for the basement. Just this outside part, and on that side, but not as bad. I think it was where the tires were kicking up maybe salt and ice off the road when it was further up north. It is a side radiator model. There's another slide for the bedroom. As far as I know, there's no leaks. It does have a ISC 8.3 liter Cummins. I'm trying to get this, the little latch is kind of goofy. I mean, it was goofy, but pop in. Alright, it's an ISC 8.3. It's got 99,991 miles, I'm pretty sure. Everything works on it. Air conditioner works too. I did notice that the heater wasn't working when I moved it. Not 100% sure where the shutoff valve is for the heater on the engine. I'm not 100% sure that I'm even going to look for it. So, yeah, it's got a Davco filter set up on it now, and it's got an air dog lift pump. That is a remanufactured caps pump also. I got it with a bad lift pump. I think that one's a few years old when I put it on, so it's probably 5 or 6 years old. But with the Davco filter and the air dog lift pump, it should be just fine. It does have a K&N washable air filter there. Kind of is what it is. It's well, that's what was there. It was somewhat taken apart when I got it. We have drove it a good amount. And I would never use that ladder. It seems sketchy, but I've drove it a fair amount. Went camping in it a couple times, been back and forth to Fort Worth a few times in it. It does have a nice newer Freedom 458 inverter that does work also. When it was changed, I don't know. It does do a good job. This window, the outside pane is busted. These are double pane windows. The outside pane's busted, does not leak inside. As far as I know, on this entire coach, there's not one single roof leak. The roof was redone. It's a one-piece fiberglass roof. It's also an aluminum framed body. The whole structure is aluminum outside skin, aluminum superstructure, as Newmar calls it. No 2x4s in it, or 2x2s, or whatever they put in them. It does have 2 working air conditioners. One is a Coleman Mach that I put on when I first got it, because I got lied to. It didn't have, the back one didn't work. The front one is a newer Dometic one that had a busted cover, so I'd bought a replacement cover already for the old Dometic, and it just has an old Dometic cover on it. That is a newer Dometic air conditioner. I think it's 3 years old. The steps, the motor is unhooked. I think the steps are too stiff for it to raise up and down. We just pull them up, put them back, whatever. And get on the roof. The roof's one-piece fiberglass. All the decor was put down at the seams. There was some Eternabond tape put down in certain places, and then it was resealed with Henry's topical silicone. It does have the problem that these big RVs do, where the windshields pop out at the corners. So it has these 2 braces put on with some foam underneath, and since doing that, it had no more problems with the windshields trying to pop out and have to put them back in. It's kind of a pain in the butt if you've ever had one. I'll get another video of the inside here in a minute. Let me get these slide outs out.